been in a wreck, you may be unsure of how to deal with the insurance companies involved. David Greene from Greene Phillips is here to walk us through steps to take when dealing with insurance adjusters. Good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you're here. So after a wreck, what should you expect from the other driver's insurance company?
You know, most of the time you're going to get a phone call. They're going to call you and they're going to be very nice and they're going to ask you what happened. And a lot of times they will come out and try to meet with you and offer you a small settlement. You really need to make sure, number one, you don't talk to them until you talk to a lawyer, and certainly don't meet with them, because many times they're going to come out with some small check, offer you a sum of money, and it's over. So you really need to be careful about that.
Right. And what are some of the ways insurance adjusters convince people to take smaller settlements?
Well, I've got a checkbook right here. I'm holding a checkbook. I can write you a check, and you sit there and you think, wow, that'd be nice to get money, and you know, you really don't know how badly you're injured. You don't know what your total bills are. You don't know what problems you may have down the road. So we always recommend, folks, if there's damage to your vehicle and you're in pain, you need to see a doctor, go ahead and get the treatment that you deserve, and then down the road you need to talk to a lawyer who can talk to the insurance company on your behalf.
And have you ever had clients who were offered a check but came to you and ended up with a bigger settlement?
Well, absolutely. There's a story that Will Phillips likes to tell, and he had a lady that came in one time with a $1,000 check, and she had a wreck. She had no idea. She had never been through this type of trauma. She had major problems going on, and actually she had shoulder surgery. And so we looked at the case, and he realized that the case was worth much more. The case wound up settling for almost $100,000 because she had shoulder surgery. Now, not every case is going to work that way, but what I'm telling folks is make sure you get checked out by a doctor and talk to a lawyer, and do not talk to the insurance company without getting the advice you deserve.
Wow. Now, in these instances, what is the advantage of hiring a lawyer instead of pursuing that claim by yourself?
It's a great question. It's important to make sure you have the advice of someone who's experienced. It levels the playing field. If you're not used to dealing with insurance adjusters and how they operate, you need someone who deals with insurance companies every day. There are relationships that lawyers have with insurance adjusters. At Greene Phillips, you may have an adjuster that a lawyer may have 20 cases with. So there's a relationship that's been developed. Lawyers are able to get all the records and all the bills, and to make sure you're fully checked out before your case is settled.
Finally, and where can someone find more information and ask you questions on whether or not they should hire an insurance adjuster?
I'm always available. You can stop by at Greene Phillips, 51 North Florida Street, or call me at 300-2000.
David, thank you.
Thanks for inviting me over.